Hi everyone. You're probably thinking, where have you been? Well, I'm going to answer that for you in this video, and I'm hopefully going to be able to do it and not make it a 30-minute video. But I thought I would have my little girl here to assist me in making this video. I have her in the pajamas that Natalie had sent us, and they fit her very wonderfully. And she had this pacifier and it had the little lamb, but I decided to take it off and let you see her pretty little lips. Okay guys, so let me just get to the point of this video and let you know what's going on in my life. So I know that this is a reborn channel, but I have become friends with you guys and I like to share what's going on outside of reborns with you. So if you don't want to watch this video because it isn't about reborns, then you can go ahead and click it right off. But if you wish to know what's going on in my personal life, then you're more than welcome to keep watching. So if you've been subscribed to me for long, a couple of videos back, and this is way back, Jarrett's aunt, which is my husband, is very ill. She has COPD and she's at stage 4. And a while ago, she was in the hospital for a hip replacement surgery, which went beautifully. She recovered, she went to rehab, and she did wonderfully. And it almost made us forget about her COPD. And when she got out of the hospital, she was doing great. Jarrett's mom flew in and spent 2 months with her, and they had a blast. They went here and they went there, and yeah. So we got a phone call last week from her daughter saying that she was in the hospital and it was with her COPD. She had a flare-up with her CO2 levels and they had skyrocketed. And for you guys who don't know what that means, her body isn't releasing the carbon monoxide, so it goes up into her brain and it starts causing her to be delirious, say things that don't make sense. She wants to sleep all day, has no energy because the body isn't releasing that toxic carbon monoxide. You know, when we exhale, that's what we release. So she is on a breathing machine, and then it throws her into a panic attack, and then she's in the hospital. So the hospital had told her, you know, we can get it under control, but you're going to start having more of these flare-ups because you are at a stage 4 with the COPD, and this is what happens. So with herself and her daughter and talking together, she decided to call hospice into her home. So she was released from the hospital on Thursday, and Friday hospice came to her house. They signed the paperwork. We went to her house last Saturday to go see her after we found out all this. She's about 3 hours from us. She lives in a town called Lake Havasu. So we went to go see her, and she was great. She was up, she was talking to everybody, and there was a lot of people at her house that Saturday. Jarrett's 2 brothers came in from California. We came in from where we live, and she had other visitors there, and she was doing great, you know. She was sitting out in the back porch, just taking it all in, and we were talking to her, and a family friend came over and cooked us lasagna, and we had dinner with her. We were laughing. It was like old times. It was a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. Sunday came, and she didn't have a good night, and we thought it was because, you know, she was up the majority of the day on Saturday, and we thought that overexhausted her. So she didn't have a really good night, and we thought she was really tired because of that. Well, she got worse. She got worse after that. When Monday came, we tried to get her up. We tried to get her to eat, and she was pretty much, she couldn't even sit up. She couldn't open her eyes, not even for a second. That's how bad she was. And she was starting to say things that didn't make sense. She was not herself. So the young lady who is there, which is her sister-in-law, she flew in from Utah, and she is very much aware. She has taken care of 4 people before, and was overseeing them in their process of the end. So she has flown in, and she is there by her side and helping us get through all this, because she's been through it 4 times over with hospice and everything. So she's I wouldn't say pro, but she's experienced in this kind of stuff. And she told us, let's put her back down. I think she's really tired. And that was on Sunday. Well, she slept all day Sunday. And then when Monday got here, she was even worse. The hospice nurse came in and told us that she's took her vitals. Her blood pressure was 60/40, and that she was declining, and that she will not be opening her eyes again. So that means that it's getting close to her time to pass. And that was on Monday. Now, her sister wasn't there yet, which is Jarrett's mom. We went to go pick her up from the Las Vegas airport, and we were praying that she was going to make it until her sister got there. She has a sister and a brother, and she did. She made it, and she, Jarrett's mom got to see her, and she got to talk to her, because the nurse told us, even though she's out of it and she won't open her eyes again, she can hear you. So you talk to her. And then her brother flew in on Tuesday. He's from Tennessee, and he flew in. And I didn't think he was going to make it. And she hung on. She hung on to hear her brother. And then he came and he seen her. And she would squeeze his hand, or her eyebrows would go up or down. Now this is going on Tuesday, and we're still there, but we had to come back home because my husband has to work. And they will not give him time off with pay, because it's not his immediate family. It's not a brother or a sister or mom and dad, so he has to go back to work. So we were there up until Tuesday night, and we said our goodbyes, and we told her we were leaving. And we gave her kisses, and we visited with her all day on Tuesday, back and forth. And it was very hard for us to leave and say goodbye, knowing that the next time we come back, she won't be alive. We are getting updates every day that just this morning I haven't heard anything. Yesterday she was still the same, but just her breathing has gotten a lot shallower. So we haven't heard anything again, like I said, today. And that's what's been going on. And I haven't made any videos. I haven't spent any time with the babies. They're wearing their pajamas that I had put them in last Thursday night. So I just haven't been in the mood to make a video. I haven't been in the mood to play with them, to hold them. I'm in this kind of funky, don't know what to do kind of stage. I'm just kind of just going day by day. I personally have lost a lot of people this year. And last year, just in December, I lost my aunt. Very, very horrible way. And it just brings everything up to the surface again. All of you know that when you have someone pass, it brings up feelings from others who have gone. And I thank God for Saturday. I thank Him so much for giving us that Saturday with her. where we got to talk with her, we got to have dinner with her, we got to laugh. I remember at one point on Saturday, she was at the dinner table and I was at the bar in her kitchen, and I looked at her from across the room and I locked eyes with her, and everyone it was pretty loud, because there was a lot of people in the house, and I just looked at her and I blew her a kiss from where I was sitting, and she blew one right back. I was going to try not to cry, but it's hard. So, and that night, me and Jarrett assisted in putting her in her bed, and she was still awake, and she said, thank you for coming. She thought we were leaving that night. And she had said, because she knows Jarrett and I had struggles having children, and she had said, I'm going to buy you a bassinet. I'm going to buy you the most beautiful bassinet I can find, and I'm going to get it for you because I know that bassinet will be used. And I got choked up and I couldn't say anything, and I gave her a kiss and I said, I love you. And then Jarrett came over and he said what he wanted to say, and I left the room, and I just bawled. I just bawled and cried. And so that's where we're at right now. So we're pretty much just waiting. And I personally have never experienced someone passing away in their home. The people and my loved ones have always passed away in a hospital or a hospice facility. I've never had the experience of someone wanting to pass at their house. So this was all new to me. And over the course of these 3 days, it was really hard for me to eat in the kitchen, knowing that she was in the other room and she was non-responsive. She cannot swallow. She can't drink anything anymore. She can't eat anything. And here I am in the kitchen eating food when she's literally 6 feet away in a hospital bed, dying. We stayed the night at her house, and that was hard. I was going to stay there, and Jarrett was going to come home, but I changed my mind. It was too hard for me to be in the house where I know that at any moment someone could come out and say, okay, she just took her last breath. I don't think I could have been there for that. And I chose to come home with my husband so we could find out together, instead of me finding out first and then calling him and not being able to console him or wrap my arms around him. So I decided to come home. So I just wanted to update you guys and let you know that it's going to be a little while before I make another video. It may be a week, it may be 2 weeks, I don't know. I'm not saying I don't love my reborns anymore, but right now I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not happy right now, and I don't want to fake being happy and play with the babies and when it's not okay, it's just, I just don't feel up to it right now. So I know you guys understand. So I want to say thank you to everybody who has had concern, who has PM'd me asking me if I'm okay because they haven't heard from me or seen a video. Thank you for that. Thank you, Toledo girl. She's been sending me personal messages right and left every day, sending me little videos to cheer me up. So I appreciate that. I appreciate Melissa and Herlonda. They've been checking on me. I appreciate Gina. Thank you, Gina, for texting me and checking on me and seeing if I'm okay. I just appreciate all of you, and thank you for your prayers, the ones who have been knowing what's been going on. It helps a lot. Another update is that Patricia is not going to be coming to my house. With everything that's going on right now, she was going to mail Patricia out today, but I'm not going to be here. I could be gone tomorrow. I could be gone Saturday, and then I don't know how long we're going to be there. So, yeah, that's not going to happen. So, but it's okay. It's fine. It's better off that she doesn't come, and because I don't know if I'd be able to make videos with her right now because of what's going on, and it's good that she stays home, and then, I'm gonna be able to see her soon. So, everything will work out. I just want to say, you guys just keep making your videos, and I'll watch them if I can, and if I don't comment, I'm sorry if I haven't been commenting. I've only watched just a couple of videos. I just haven't even been up for that, to be honest with you. So it's not that I don't love you guys or I don't want to comment. It's just I'm just not in the mood, and you guys understand how hard it is to lose somebody. And it's really, really hard. It's really, really upsetting me, and so I'm going to try to get through it the best way I know how to get through it. So I appreciate all of you. I hope all of my subscribers stick around. I will be back and hopefully make more fun videos, and yeah. So I'm really sorry that this video is not a happy one. Like I said in the beginning, I know it's not reborn related, but I've made really good friends with all of you, and I just thought I would come on here and share this with you because you're my other family. And when you have family, you tell them what's going on. And YouTube has allowed us to connect in these different ways. And why not share the good and the bad and the beautiful things in our life and the sad things? It helps us. It helps us to grieve. It helps us to get through the process by talking about it. So I'm going to end this video now because I went way over the time. So I hope all of you have a wonderful weekend. I know Friday's coming, and go out and do something fun and take your babies out and tell everyone you know you love them and squeeze them and hold them, and yeah. So I will hopefully talk to you guys soon. Much love, lots of kisses from me and Jasmine and Aiden. There Aiden is in his car seat over there, cute as can be. So yeah, we love you guys, and thank you. Bye.